Alright guys, in this video, I'll be showing you how to work with different classifications of Excel functions. We have the basic functions, we have the text functions, we have the date and time functions, we have the lookup and reference functions, we also have logical functions. Right? So I'll show you how to work with each and every one of them. So let's say, let me work complete particular revenue here. The product of this and this, right? So just drag this graph revenue. Yes. So that's cell B times cell C, right? So let's use the sum function. So the sum function is an example of a basic function. So we use the sum function, right? And we work on all of this from D2 to D8. You have the sum. So that's a basic function. We also have the average function. Average. So you can also use the average function, right? So it's also a basic function. So it gives you the average of all. So you can call that average revenue. So let's come here and write average revenue. Our average revenue. Average of D2 to D8, which is this right here. Right? If you want to keep it into a single, an whole number, just come here and remove the extras after the decimal point. So you see to round it up, to approximate it. We have 2,217. Right? So another example of a basic function is our count function. So we have this, scroll down, it counts how many entities we have there, how many items. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So that's another example. We also have our maximum. So it tells you the highest number in a given range. So the highest number in the range, so the highest number in this, the number of the highest value in this range, D2 to D8. The highest number in that range is 7,744, right? Great. So then we also have our minimum function. This one tells you the smallest number. The number of the smallest value in a given range, which is in this case is 836, right? Good. So that's about the basic function. These are the basic functions you need to use from day to day. Right. So let's also now explore text functions. So the first function I want to explore here is our length function, length, L-E-N. So I want to explore how long a text is. Let's see the length of this text. So you can see it's telling you that we have 9, and telling the length of this text is 9. So let's count. Product A, P-R-O-D-U-C-T. That's 7. Then it counts so long as you're not, you're not done typing that text, right? Within that cell, it counts the space. This is what I'm saying. Where a space comes after the last letter or number in the text, it does not count. But when the space is between letters in a given text, right, it counts that space as an element of the item is supposed to count in that cell, right? So in this case, we would have thought it's going to count it as 8, but it counts it as 9. But let's see what happens if I take off that space now. That's reduced, let's change it back to 8. So you see how the length function works, right? So if you change this back, let's come back here and put the space and see to change back to 9, right? So let's count down to this average revenue where we have 16 items, right? So that's how the length function works, right? So let's see how our upper function, we have upper. So what's this set of function, this text function does it? It can allow you to carry out an observation on the given number of texts, right? Can also, interestingly, manipulate texts, right? So let's say we want to use our upper here. I will say upper in brackets. So let's even read out what it does for us. So to give an explanation, it gives an explanation. You have not configured this my Excel to be able to do that. So you have upper into, let's see what it does. So it converts everything you said into capital, into your caps lock, right? So let's if you change this didn't even have to undo it. Just change this to lower, right? And hit enter. Change everything to product A in small letters. So let's also try something else. We change it back to proper, right? It gives you the text in the normal way. Then you're writing to where the actual word is supposed to start the capital letter, while every other item in the word is in small letter, right? So after that, let's also see how to use the concatenate function. That's another text function that you should learn how to use. The concatenate function. So what it does for you is it tells you to join two or more strings, right? So you can use this. Let's concatenate product A and 100. So what it does for you is it joins product A to 100. Right? It has given me text. In the same, so it does not bring product A and 100 into the same cell. No. Just like we have it here, we have product A, I have 100. Let's say you have a given number of text. Let's say you have people's name. Let me run a quick example here. Product name. Okay, let's say this cell here, this column is fixed to customer's name or customer. We have Iowa. We have Idris, Ismail. And use your control key, right? So your flash fill. So it replicates the pattern that you've shown it in the first example that you've done, and it applies that same pattern to every other item that it applies to in that column. So you can see the flash fill is still running right here. So what it has done, Exalacor, Akademi Scale Ranger, Larry Adelipo, Idris Badamasi, Ismail Lulu here, and Emmanuel. Apologies to anyone that bears this name. The intent of that illustration is just to show an actual example, right? So, but I think that's about it on our text functions, right? That's about our text function. Let's now see how to use our date function. Thank you. Alright, guys. So, in continuation of our conversation around functions, so now let's look at time and date function. Let's see an actual example. Let's say we have column A up to column E, right? So we need this plus this. We need this to okay. So we don't want this to be column. We want this to be column B. We want this to be column C. Oops. Birthday is So how do we get, hold on. So yeah, so given this, let's say look of October. This video was made on the 30th of October, right? So what's your age? If you're born on this day and you're born on this day and this day right here, and today's date is 30th of October. So how old are you now? Your age in years. So you have year and time function. You compute your age in years. So let's see. How about you want to compute your age in months? How do you go about that? You say note of that month in the year. So month B2. Yeah, it also counts the month, right? So I'm having know this just it's it's not giving us an actual value. Let's see what is wrong. So what is wrong? Hey, so wrong is you have as at this day you spent 417 months on the planet Earth. A very old man, bro. Very old man. Very old man. Very old man. Alright, so now your age in days. How many days have you spent? Right? So you have um formula or function I need to say calculate the days. So you spent 12,707 days on planet Earth. Like I said, you're such a old man. So but that's pretty much how to use your date and time functions. And that thing I also want to do is also use it for time tracking. Let's say you want to track time. You want to track time. You want to track. Maybe you're working on the productivity report and you want to track the time spent on that productivity report. Here's how you can also do that, right? Here's how you can do that. So let's say here we have coming, here we have to be now, right? Because you know how to get the time, like as at when I'm speaking. All you need to do is your now. So 5:17 a.m. right? So I'm then the 5:20. So hours that you have this, right? So now let's also see another example. You have our document expiration tracker. Expiration tracker. So let's write this. Okay. So here we have the document name. The expiration date. If you want to know how long it will take, or how long time you have left for a particular product, right? So and the expiration, suppose the expiration date is supposed to be the first day in December 2024. So how many days do you have left? So that's for that you still use your dated if of this year, the end of this year, you have that product expired. So let's see the status of the product, right? Please. So change it. But you have to do this. Let's change this to expiring. So the sooner you prepare your documents expire, not just documents, you can call it a product expiration tracker. So maybe we should just leave the name as expiration tracker. Or what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Expiration tracker. I think expiration tracker is fine. Right? So great. Let's also merge this. Let's merge this. So that's pretty much how you can use your date and time function, right? So those are just several examples of date and time functions. Here you saw that we used our today function. Here you saw that we use our year function. Here you saw that we use our month function and year function. Here you saw that we updated if function to get your time in days, right? So here you saw we use our now function to get the exact time now, right? So we have also here we use our updated if function also to get the time in days, right? So that's just pretty much examples on how to use our date and time function. I hope you've learned something. Stay tuned.